All right. Hopefully everything's fixed. Guess we'll find out. I'm gonna go for a minute, see what happens. Yeah, hopefully. Constant dip down is starting to piss me off. I have nothing else in the background running. Hold on a minute. That could be a problem there. That could be why. Hold on, guys. I'm letting it play out for a moment, so you got to give me a minute. That might have actually worked. Oh. So we'll turn my controller back on. All right. Jeffrey, you're on stream duty tonight. If anything be's weird, anything more than normal, you gotta let me know. Which I'm either going to refresh my own damn stream off my phone because it's being stupid. There we go. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Oh, I'm gonna run over Jeffrey's favorite tree. Yep, there we go. Oh, I ran over his other one. Ha 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 ha. I done did it again, didn't I? Yep. Same exact one I did earlier. Son of a bitch. They hid that pretty well. Bastards. Yo, bandit, you're reckless. Yes, I am. Look at that goober in there. Oh wait, that's me. So Jeffrey, you gonna stay up late and wait till the ball drops and for 2026, or you just gonna say fuck and go to bed? Damn. Right? But then again, yeah, if you're going to bed, but are you going to be able to go to sleep? Huh? That's the question. I think, what the hell I'm doing? That's to be determined. Yeah. I knew what TBD means. You know what's actually fucked up? I read that just as normal. So you didn't have to correct it. Like, yeah, I mean, you didn't have to correct that. I just took a quick glance. I'm like, oh, I knew what he meant. So what do you have for supper? Or have you had supper yet? Well, you should have. It's like 9:03 for you. I need to see if I can add that sound bite. We got a long way to go in this short time to get there. But I'm afraid YouTube's gonna get pissed off and be like, "No, you can't use that." The fuck, whatever, game. Okay. Hello. I'm going to take a wild shot in the dark and call you Kiwi. Kiwi Golden? I'm kind of doing this solo. How many hours you got in this game? Or another question is, how far have you gotten into this game? Let's not make the same mistake and hit that again. Hold on, man. Oh. Jeffrey, I'm gonna take out your trees again. Yep, there we go. Yep, there we go. That was weird. Oh. There we go. One sec, chat. Bruh, look how many fucking trees there are. Trust me, if I go back, it'll be back. It like regrew like instantly. You didn't answer my question, of course. You probably couldn't answer me. What are you having for supper? What did you have for supper? I'll go ahead and explain what I had. I had a A1 burger with cheese, with loaded mashed potatoes, cheese, bacon, and chives, and unsweet iced tea. Burger was all right. The potatoes was the best thing. What does it say? $1,000 fine for liberty. 1,000 fine for littering enforced. Okay, so I shouldn't throw away all these outside all these. Uh, I don't know. I don't do that. If I have something to throw away, I'll wait till I get home. Store-bought pizza? What brand? What kind? Or is it the cheapo from Save-A-Lot or whatever? That reminds me, I wanted to go in and Save-A-Lot the other day. Not even just to buy anything, just to go in there. Because, like I said, when I was a kid, we used to go in there all the time. But then I believe they started getting expensive like everybody else. But, you know, that was years ago. I don't know what it is now. Should be a fine for running over trees and overturning trucks. You shush. I don't even know where I'm going, to be honest. I don't even know why I made a right. So now I gotta turn my happy ass around. Great. 10 gallons of fuel just gone. This is gonna be fun. Hopefully I do not. That'll work. Just shove it out of the way. EPA rules don't contradict what I have to do, okay? And there ain't no fuel getting into it, or smoke, or exhaust fumes. It's not even a river, dude. It's a puddle. Whatever, dude. It wouldn't have told me which way to go. That's fine. We're chilling. And I could tell you what, I can vouch for this, and so can my mom. One missed exit turned your downtime from 5 minutes to 45 minutes. not downtown, like drop off or wherever you're going. I mean, even in a car, it's the same way. Like, you're following along, just cruising, listening to music. Yeah, you got the gyp system going. You're not paying attention. And next thing you know, someone's like, hey, you know you missed your exit. Thank you for telling me 2 miles back. Why didn't you tell me that? Or tell me we were getting close to the exit? So I could have gotten the fucking right-hand lane. No, honestly, I don't know what possessed me to go right. Fuck that tree. Yeah, been there, done that. Yeah, it sucks, don't it? Yeah. I've done that a time or two. I did that once heading to St. Louis. Missed my exit, and then I had to go about another mile down the road just to travel half a mile back to make my turn. Yeah, because that made sense. And yes, it did. Here's, it's like, so like, I'll use my mouse. So like, here's my exit. Missed it. Got off here. That's a mile down the road. Turn back around, back a half mile, so I can go that way. I gotta remind myself, hey dumbass, you haven't hit a fucking trailer yet. I tell you what, listen to some oldies, old school music earlier. What was it? Pretty Woman, Big Iron, Losing My Religion. I was listening to a lot of old music. I like older music. That was broken. I mean, hey, the way I see it, if it sounds good, I will listen to it. I really love 80s music. 80s rock, 80s metal, rock and roll, you name it. I love 80s music. I'm a 90s kid, but I love the music. I like 80s music and I like 60s and 70s cars. Oh, there you go. Muscle cars, mostly. Let me ask you something, Jeffrey. I'm a late 70s kid. Yeah, so was my brother. Um, well, when you got your license, or even when you were growing up, hold on, give me a sec. I gotta take my hoodie off. But when you were a kid, and or when you got your license, driver's permit, whatever, what I always kind of like asking these of the older generation. No offense. What kind of vehicle did you have that you didn't have a choice but to drive, or whatever, or what was your favorite car that you had growing up? What was your first car, your favorite car, et cetera, et cetera. I should be able to make that. The joints slab, that's... Let's see, I'll go first. My first car was well, not even a car, it was a truck. 1983 Chevy S10. Had a 2.8 liter V6 with a 4-speed. How I got that is saved up a bunch of allowance and working on a farm and worked at my mom's place for a little bit to save up money. And I only paid $300 for that truck. It needed brakes. Like, it ran great. And it was carbureted too, not fuel injected. Needed brakes and tires. And if you look on my Facebook, and I think I even have it on my Discord. I'm not gonna look because I'm not pulling Discord up. That it was red and white. It was a long bed too. Then yeah, what happened to that truck is that I was taking it somewhere. I think I was driving to school or something. I got it when I was in high school. And it just quit running. So, found out the timing gear went out in it. So then my dad and I, we put a new timing gear in it. Then it had a rod knob. Jeffrey says your first was an 87 Grand Marquis. Ah, another boat. But yeah, they're not bad cars. They're really not. Yeah, they're like grandma and grandpa cars, but hey, they're like land yachts basically. They're good cars. I know all the time growing up, my dad had a Cadillac. He's had a brown one, a blue one, a yellow one. Oh, that yellow one was a big son of a bitch. It was a 1976 Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham that had the built-in CV, and I think he gave it to my brother years ago, and then it just sat forever. But yeah. Yeah, I kind of miss having that 83, but if I would have knew back then what I do now, I would have saved up my money and did what every kid does, drop in a small block V8. It was a tank, rear wheel drive in the winter. Yeah. That probably would have just had what? You know, let's see, Grand Marquis. Can't remember the year, but my stepdad had an old Gremlin. Those are, I'm not gonna lie, they're funny, don't get me wrong, but they're cool little cars. I know a lot of people back in the day, they got rid of a lot of people got rid of the 4 cylinders and put small block V8s in them Gremlins. My dad told me that one. Let's probably what, 70s model? I know a lot of people were keen to like, gosh darn it, like 76s, 77s, 78s. Somewhere around there. Oh, you can definitely see what I mean, that this P16's a fucking tank. Or it's like a boss when it comes to water and all that. We had fun riding in the station wagon, rear facing. Yep. Dude, go. What are you stopped on? Nothing. And of course, if you had a dad with the and no seat belts back then either. Well, and then you get your dad who's got a happy lead foot and just slam your face against the back window, or mom, one of the two. I don't know, man. I just love older cars made out of metal, not fucking fiberglass. Which I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I just, whatever. Just simpler times. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. There is something to say about fuel injection. You know, you get in a vehicle, you fire it up, give it 30 seconds and take off, sure. But I like my carbureted engines more. Let's see. Now, the oldest vehicle I've ever owned was a 1962 Dodge D100 pickup, and it had didn't have the original motor in it. It had a 318 Plymouth Fury motor in it, but the one thing that made this unique, and I kind of kicked myself in the ass for selling this truck, it had a push button transmission. The whole reason why I sold it, not really due to money. The whole reason I sold it is because I could not find a driver's side fender, front fender. Could not find one at all. Oh, my stepdad also had a Subaru Brat that he installed bucket seats in the back that faced backwards. You know, here's the thing though. I've seen pictures of them, and I've played games with them, but I've never seen a Subaru Brat IRL. Those are cool cars. Cool looking cars. I hate to say though, I may run out of fuel. Come on. Yeah, this truck don't really do too well on hills. It does if it's empty, but the weight of the logs, yeah, I can see that. I really wanted to take this truck all the way to the drilling site because, oh no, there is a fuel thing there. Yo, score. Apparently I thought ahead. So much fun. Even his CJ7G, we took it off road. Well, yeah, that's the whole point of the Jeep. I'm not really a big fan of Jeeps. I'm really not. And the whole reason why is because they didn't really change the body style. I mean, you know what they say, if it works, why change? Not recover, dumbass. I should say, I've kind of learned more about the year ranges of Jeeps now that I'm older and I see the newer ones compared to the older ones. But I don't know, I'm just not really a big fan of Jeeps. I'm gonna have to get a different truck. I know the one vehicle I actually truly miss, and I scrapped it out earlier this year. Well, not earlier, but you know what I mean. My 1989 GMC Sierra extended cab. It was blue on blue on blue. And it was a 3/4 ton, 2-wheel drive, and yeah, I've taken that truck to a lot of places. I got that truck when I was working at the casino. But when you have 2 bolts snap in the engine block, and no matter what you're trying to do, you can't get them out, well, what are you going to do? Like, I tried for 2 weeks. What the hell is this damn truck? Oh, I gotta keep going forward. Yeah, I tried for 2 weeks trying to get them bolts out. Drill, tap, you know, I couldn't do it. So then I bought my, what was that, 93 K1500. Needed a front end. Let's see, needed a fender, grill support, well, basically everything on the front end, which, if you look through my Facebook, you'll see it, Jeffrey. That wasn't a bad truck. First four-wheel drive was that truck. No, it wasn't. I don't know. Yeah, go ahead and take your bets, but you're going to lose on this one. Wheelie, baby. Yeah, the H1 Hummer, the big one that got like 2 miles to the gallon. Yeah. Hold on, let me cook here. You'll see what I'm about to do. You know, if this fucking rock would quit making me jump to that side, that'd be great. See? Come on. Fucking pushing my trailer, but I don't care. If it works, is it a dumb idea? No. I watched a gentleman drive on purpose into the median on the highway with about 8 foot of snow and come back onto the highway like it was nothing. Well, why do you think the military uses them? Not just for snow, sand, and everything else. You've got to be shitting me. Why are you doing this? Hold on. Yep. Oh, this is bullshit. Oh, anyway, guys, my internet's being really finicky. I'm watching it here. I'm watching it off my phone. It's starting to piss me off. So, anyway, guys, thanks for everybody who came and joined. Sorry about tonight. Hopefully, it'll be better tomorrow. If not, it'll be the next day. So, anybody who came in, thank you. Pretty appreciate it. Got to talk for a little bit. Talk more than I normally do. You get me on a conversation on cars, I'll definitely talk about them. So, anyway, guys, if you haven't done it yet, follow, like, and subscribe on all my channels. Make sure you comment on them also. Algorithm loves it, I guess. I have no idea. Anyway, guys, I will catch you all in the next one. Peace out. Have a safe and New Year's Eve to New Year's Day. Don't be stupid out there. All right, everyone. Peace out.